Good evening and welcome to the Living World of Darkness, a crossover scene. Tonight, we are at, as many people are on Friday night, in a club that has, a bit of rock music, a bit of live bands playing. There's beer and there's, you know, nightlife in general. And in this bar, we find, well, it's not too noisy. It's actually somewhat you're able to have a conversation. But Natalia has been, enjoying the scenery. She's sending Alexandra a message just to meet up. Um, she just wants to unwind, and yeah, she likes the atmosphere of this place. And yeah, currently she's just waiting for him to either reply. Well, she's waiting for him to join her.
He'll reply back. Um, Glad to see you're taking a break, and I'll be with you as soon as possible.
No reply is sent back, but
Um, Before he goes, he'll um, make sure that um, his goal in progress is still fine. Probably feed her a bit just to keep the progress going. Make sure his new hand is like behaving, and then just leave.
yeah, while he's on the move, Natalia's just, you know, doing a bit of probably enjoying the music a lot and just, you know, unwinding. She doesn't really talk to anyone, not really. She doesn't do anything else and just, lounge about the place and just relax for a change.
Okay. Alexander will be getting a cab, so he probably wouldn't take too long to get there, depending on the distance. Um, when he gets to the bar, you'll just be having a look around for Natalia.
Um, it will take you a while to spot her out, but she is coming back. She just sits down with a pint, and she begins with beer, and she's just, just sits there, sits alone, of course. Uh, you kind of get the feeling that it's as far away from everyone as possible, but um, she just sit down.
Really?
She doesn't have her bag with her. She's just, a bit more get up, black lipstick, and pretty much just the picture, and yeah, she's just sitting there enjoying her beer and just seems to be mellowing somewhat.
Okay. When he spots her, you'll just take a note of where she is. Go up to the bar, get be I don't know, like a gin or something, and come over to Natalia.
As you begin to approach, she will look up to you and say, "Oh, hello," and she will flip you the bird.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, come on, sit down.
Okay. Sit down next to her across for a while.
Cheers. She clinks her glass at yours and just takes a down some beer, and she just says, "So, if I'm gonna level with you, okay? Just I'm just gonna have to ask you one thing, and it's going to be. I mean, all right. Listen, Rose, my ghoul. Hmm?
Yeah.
And sometime from now, I'll give her opportunity to do whatever she wants. But you're going to have to promise me two things.
I'm listening.
Don't hurt her, and do not feed her anything from you.
Okay.
That's it. If she
Well,
gets hurt or becomes really in trouble because of you, or if I find out that you've fed her something, you and I are going to have some very serious words. She looks fairly serious when she says that. There's not a smile on her face.
Remember the second rule of Vampire Anarch? Don't hurt one another.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but look, you're not.
Look, I have no intention of hurting her or anyone that you know. Well, in fact, I don't have any intentions of hurting anyone right now or for the foreseeable future. And
Right, right.
as
I'm just.
feeding goes along, I won't do that. She's your, well,
Look, it's.
subordinate. She's yours.
I've been. I've got to say, I've been positively surprised about people here. But this isn't what I've been used to for at least 2 years. So I appreciate it. And I don't. I don't think you're going to. Anyway, it's. I just need to say it. I
It's okay.
I do care for her quite a bit, actually.
Quick question. Do either of you two have your phones out at the moment?
Natalia has her phone.
Is she actively?
Nope.
Both of you do?
I have a phone
Sometimes,
on me,
like
but
every once in a while, she has it up.
I was meaning, like, is it within like vision?
Yeah, it probably will be.
What about you, Alexander?
I have it on me, but it would just be in my pocket.
Okay. Then, Natalia, uh, you will notice that your phone will act up here in a second once I intro my character. Alexander, you will notice the rest of the stuff that I will explain.
Okay.
Uh, the bar doors will open as a, let's say, 23-year-ish old kind of, kind of looking person will enter. The person will have white hair, like kind of almost silverish, a green hoodie. He kind of looks like cyberpunk if you want to think of it that way. He's got his green headphones on, wrapped around his wrapped around his neck. And as he enters through the door, Natalia, your phone is going to have about like 2 seconds where, when the TV, like a very old TV, you switch to like a station and then like the blurry static will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your phone's going to do that. And so are all the TVs and stuff like that in the bar for like 2 seconds as he walks in. Then it returns back to normal.
What the?
Hmm. Who
You saw
knows?
that, right?
Yeah, I did. But who knows? I mean, there could be any number of things doing this. This is really what's fucky about this city.
Hmm.
One of the only things, really. But We have
My
no
character
idea.
will walk up to the bar, sit down at one of the bar stools, and order himself a tequila shot.
Hmm.
You
Could
think
be
it
no
might be one of the Barnes guys, or
So, she looks over at the guy who just entered. She looks over to Alexander and just,
Yes, one more thing. Alexander, you will notice something very interesting. Something
okay?
that catches your eye in particular. He is carrying a case that looks awfully like your violin case.
Like exactly the same or similar?
Similar. Similar.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. So that person over there might be another violinist, like myself. Hmm.
hey, don't let me stop you, please. You want to talk? You go talk.
I wouldn't want to leave you here on your own. It'd be rude.
I'll manage. You should really go talk to your kindred spirit.
Okay, if you insist. Alexander will get up, take his drink with him, walk over to the bar, and stand next to this mysterious person.
He does not seem to notice you, for he is downing tequila shots.
Okay. Um, just trying to think of something to say. Um, you'll just kind of look at the person and just say, um, "Well, it looks like you're ready for a party then."
Um, hello? Oh, I see. No, not really in particular. I don't, I haven't done a large party in a while, honestly. Been kind of really busy. Just kind of out for a drink.
Ah, fair enough. So am I. I was just sitting there over there with my friend, and you'll just kind of point over to Natalia, and I noticed your case, and I thought I'd come over. 'Cause I'm a fellow violinist, and it's not very often I see another kindred spirit around us parts.
Yes, I do believe. I love the violin. I think it's truly the best way that you can express your soul, if you shall say. Would you like to see her? She's custom made.
Please, I would love to see it.
At the moment, Natalia's just observing these two people. She'll be nice, not think of what you would normally think of people she sees. Just at the corner of her eye.
I uploaded a picture.
Ooh. I haven't seen a violin like that before.
Yes, I built it to pick up on electrical sound waves and never the air, so I can change it, auto-tune it, due to different settings.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
I'd love to hear it played sometime.
Sure, I don't mind. Are you asking me to play it now?
That's entirely up to you.
He will stand up and kind of pick it up out of the case and grab the wand as well. Let me see how I do. Alright, let me roll here.
Pardon me.
What would you say that roll would be? Would that be charisma or appearance art?
It
I'm
would either
thinking
be charisma
charisma.
performance or charisma art or yeah, I think it would be charisma and then performance or art, but that's me. That's
Um, cool. Let me roll. Haha, I failed.
Okay.
Not quite a botch, but still failed. So he pulls it out, and as he starts to play it, a string breaks. And he's like, oh, well, I guess I have to fix this now. I'm
uh,
sorry.
Natalia has come closer and she's just like, "The fuck are you doing?"
Well, I was trying to play the
No,
violin,
no,
but
no,
it
no.
looks like my string
Sorry,
broke.
not you. And she points at Sander, and she just
I'm
shrugs,
talking.
looks at him.
I'm talking to a fellow violinist. What are you doing?
What? You're going to fucking play in the middle of a fucking club? What? She just looks at you like you've just like farted in the middle of like a speech at a funeral or something. She's just like, I mean, she's like, oh, let's play violin while like just throws her hands up and just like, right. She's about to say something else, but she just like mumbles something as she leaves.
Oh boy.
She seems kind of rude.
She is a little bit. She's a bit dramatic. Is Natalia just scowling or?
No, she's sitting back down at the table, so she's out of earshot at this point.
Good, because I'd probably end up getting a slap at the back of the head or something.
Hmm. Well, it depends.
Depending on how nice you felt.
Well, that too, but mm,
Well, Alexander's just got to buy another drink. He'll just say to, well, this person, it's a pity about your violin strings. I would have loved to hear it, but these things happen.
It does, but whenever I can fix it, I'll show you. Definitely.
I'll hold you to that.
I'm sure. I hope you do.
Oh, by the way, my name is Alexander, and he'll just put his hand out.
He looks at your hand and then looks back up with you. I'm Frey. You'll notice that he doesn't shake your hand, but he will acknowledge you with a smile.
Nice to meet you then.
So what kind of work do you do?
I'm kind of in between jobs, I suppose, at the moment.
That sucks. I hope you find one.
Yeah, me too. But for now, I'm just living life, playing my violin, taking in the city, that sort of thing.
I can definitely feel that.
So what about you?
Well, it depends who's asking.
Well, it's just me.
I work multiple jobs. And it really just depends on the suited need.
Oh, bit of a go-getter then.
You could say I'm a bit of an entrepreneur.
Good, good for keeping active. Plus, it won't get boring.
Definitely.
Let me buy you a drink.
I would love that.
You'll just get the bartender's attention. When it comes over, I'll just say, I'll have. You actually know what? And you'll just point over to, was it Frey?
Yep.
Yeah. You'll just kind of point over to Frey. You say, he's ordering, I'm paying, and I'll just have the same as him.
Tequila shot, please.
You know what? Make that 4.
No, make that 6. And Frey will throw down a $20 for you on the table.
Make that 8. Slap down the money as well.
All right, both of us need to roll a stamina check real quick since we're down in 4 each. This is bad.
How is this going to affect me?
Put it in extra dice roller number 1.
Okay, let's see. I'm just thinking.
You're a vampire. You don't need to.
Yeah, I can act drunk. Actually, no. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'll use the blush of life to make it work, so I can get drunk, and I'll roll it.
Well, Frey's drunk, so Frey getting tips.
Well, let's just see how that goes for me. Let's see. Just straight stamina.
Frey now has a -1 in all social rolls.
Oh wow!
Already for his with Shy, so he's -2 in social rolls right now.
Oh jeez. Well, I'm rolling the same dice, so let's see if I get any better or worse. Yay! 1 success.
Yeah, Frey is now officially drunk, and you are fine. Yeah, you're fine for now.
How drunk is Frey?
Well, he failed and not botched, so I'm gonna say a little over tipsy.
Okay. Do you want
If
to
he
keep going?
botched, if he botched, piss ass drunk.
You'll just look over at Frey. How are you holding up?
I'm holding up better than that business yesterday.
Oh, that sounds like a good story.
The stories are the best of fun.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. Oh, there we go.
Do you have any fun stories?
Um, Not a lot, but a little while ago, one of my friends won a building in a poker game. That was unexpected.
Quite an interesting feat.
Yeah. Either she's really good or she's really good at cheating.
For the second one.
I would think so too.
She's probably counting cards or something stupid. You know, it's a very
Well,
easy mathematical rhythm.
hmm,
Everybody can do it.
hmm. I haven't really tried myself. I like to play fair.
I bet right now, if you put a few poker cards on the table, that I could beat you in any suit of hand that you play.
Okay, that sounded interesting. I don't have a deck of cards on me, do you?
Nope. But I'm sure we can ask around.
Yeah, sure. What the hell? And I'll just start like you'll kind of turn around and just kind of say a bit louder to like people next to him. Do any of you have any poker cards I could borrow?
Jen, since you're hosting the, or Peter, since you're hosting the open scene, do you allow this?
What do you mean? Sure. I mean, what are you thinking about? Like whether or not you find one, or
Okay. Random guy. Oh, me and Alexander are gonna be having a poker game now. We're just looking for somebody random who happens to
oh
have a deck
yeah,
of cards.
couldn't find one. It's a club. I think. I don't know. Uh, um.
Okay, so yeah, one random person raises their hand with a deck of cards and tosses it over to Alexander.
Just catch it. Thanks, man. Just put kind
Way
of
back.
almost like slam the cards on the bar. Just like right, here's your deck of cards.
Awesome. I'll let you shuffle just to be fair.
Okay. Just shuffle the cards best you can.
Would you like to be dealer this round?
Sure. You'll just start dealing out the cards.
Awesome. I am going to use magic. I'm going to be using eyesight as my instrument, and I'm going to be casting a what do you call it? A 1 second.
This is where all the terms are just completely lost on me.
I'm going to be casting correspondence 1 along with matter 1, and I'm going to basically be counting each card as it goes by and then memorizing each point of access that it goes through. So that way I know where each card is in each individual slot.
Such a cheater.
I'm going to roll for this real quick using my Arte. And I'm going to spend 1 point of quintessence. And I got 1 success. All right.
Pardon me.
You ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right. Through round 1, you try your best and you look at your cards and you put what you think is the best suit in the card slot. And then Frey all of a sudden busts out a better suit and he looks at you. Do you want to try again?
Beginner's luck. You'll just shuffle a deck again, deal out another hand.
My effect lasts for 30 minutes, so for 30 minutes I'm going to know where every card is in the deck.
We're going to be here for a while.
Yep. Through 30 minutes, he manages to either win or pass on each losing hand, into which you eventually, if we were betting money, I would have taken all the money, and if we weren't betting money, you would have just been in defeat for 30 minutes.
I think I'll just be in defeat because I don't want to be completely broke.
It's as easy as that.
You're going to have to show me that trick sometime. That's crazy.
It is not that hard. You can easily just YouTube it.
Well, I'm gonna, because that was impressive. Is there any other tricks you know? Because that was pretty cool.
I know a lot of tricks. It just depends on what kind you're wanting. I can make sure that all of our drinks from this point on are free.
What?
I mean, it's not legal, but, you know.
You had me at free drinks.
Yes, I can get free drinks.
Let's do this.
This is going to be fun.
We're just going in a bender. Oh, jeez.
At this point, I'm going to just be using a pre-hack that I put on my phone. It is a basic EMF transmitter that picks up the signal that would happen when you swipe a card. And it's going to basically tell the system that whatever I swiped has been paid for without charging the card. Pre-installed, so I'd rather not go through the entire list of hacking chain again because I've already made the app, but we'll go into that later.
Fair enough.
And yeah. So every time he swipes his card, drinks come out. But you'll notice that, like, he'll I guess to prove to you that it's for free, he will show you his bank account, which just has a little bit. What resources for is like not like a millionaire, but like just a million or something like that, or close to it. Yeah. Basically, that's his bank account, and you'll notice that the numbers never change.
He's just kind of like look at his phone, like dumbfounded. It's like, what? Where can I get one of those?
You can't. I'm a black hat hacker.
Damn.
Unless you want to train. I mean, I can always give you lessons, but I mean, they'll cost. I don't work for free.
I think I'll give it a pass, but you're very interesting.
I wouldn't think so. I'm just a normal guy making his business.
I've met normal guys, and I haven't met a hacker like you.
Does Natalia say anything to this?
She can't hear you. She's sitting at a table a ways from you. She can't. She hasn't heard any of the stuff you've talked about.
Okay.
At least I don't think so.
Didn't you say you have a friend over there? Aren't you kind of excluding her?
Yeah, but she said it was okay, and she's a bit of a stick in the mud. But we'll see what I can do. Alexander will just order the same beer that Natalia was drinking before. Just have it on the bar. And just turn around to Natalia and just kind of shout, "Natalia, I've got you another drink. Come over here."
A bit reluctantly, Natalia will get up. She'll get over. She'll look at you both, and she'll just say, nod at the other guy, and she'll just take a drink. She'll just look at you and she won't say anything. She'll just,
Well, hi there.
hello.
So what do you do?
I'm a pornographic actress. What about you?
Oh, that's interesting. I run a multiple businesses, I guess you could say. It really just depends on the suits that you need.
Oh, okay. She takes another drink.
Question. What your character's a hacker, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
How
yeah.
experienced is your character? Because that will depend on something here later on.
She is quite experienced.
Okay. So in that case, here later on, whenever I give you my business card, it'll be very interesting because my character is also a hacker on Mage and obviously has fame for his user ideas and hacking. So your character, due to my fame, might notice the ID. It depends.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, my character has fame and socially networked.
Yeah, Natalia is anti-socially networked, so like she is the opposite of that. So
Well, my character can't help it. He's not only a black hacker on the government's top 10 list as well, or not top 10, top 20 list, as well as in one of the most, or in Lwod, from me and Duncan establishing it, one of the most important hacking groups next to Anonymous that is also apparently part of the New World Order, which no one knows yet, but besides the point. So
No.
we'll see. Yeah, I think my mage character broke a lot of things that Duncan had to plot and
Whoops.
yeah, my character literally made Duncan make a new world order. He said, "Okay, so you want to do this character?" I'm like, "Yep. All right. So instead of this and this and this, let's just have it like this. And the organization that you were working with is now making the New World Order." And yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, this will be interesting."
Oh, geez.
Anyways,
so
that's the point.
thank fuck for you not starting like violin solo in the bar. I mean, that would have been quite weird. But so you two getting to know date or something?
You could say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alexander is very bad at poker.
No, that's not.
Well, you're very good at cheating.
I mean,
I need another
I
drink.
did tell you what I was going to do. He's not very good at realizing when somebody's counting cards and how to deflect it.
No,
Well-
I think that Alex has strength in other areas. I truly hope so, actually.
You'll just kind of like um, give her like Natalia. You'll kind of just give her like a what do you call it? Like Toppy's nose, then point at her, kind of like saying like "you bet" sort of thing.
Somehow it doesn't really make her smile or change her demeanor, really. She just takes another swig from her drink and she just. So, um, you were going to what? To just talk about violins or work or whatever?
Just whatever comes up, really.
Yeah, we were talking about all of the above subjects.
Great. It's really something.
I mean, it's really not as fun as, well, what you're doing. I'm sure that gives tons of pleasure.
You do realize when people joke, right?
You were joking?
Yes, I was.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, I got it wrong, so it's unfortunate.
I'm going to ask you again. What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean, I believed you. Isn't that unfortunate?
Hmm. Well, you didn't. Okay. I mean, no. I suppose that's fine. It was just sometimes when men say something like that to me, I tend to get other remarks along with that. So
Like what?
you use your imagination.
He kind of like sits there and thinks hard. You can visibly see the thinking on his face.
Don't hurt yourself. It's fine. Don't worry. It's a bad joke. My fault. I do. I've just opened my own business. Well, I'm opening my own business soon. So
Interesting. What kind of business?
oh, it's a spa. A high-end spa. For it's a membership is going to be a bit steep, but it's an exclusive thing. We offer the best of sports massages for athletes and
Oh, interesting.
relaxing baths, some things like that.
I might have to come by at some point. That sounds amazing.
Hmm, sure. Yeah. I don't have business cards, but you mean I could put you in contact with the person I have, you know, ring at the receptionist. Will be open for business soon, so.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
hey, I'll give you, and she will just pick out like a napkin or something, and she'll write an email address on it. This is Beck, my receptionist. Just give her an email. She will give you you know, the time when we open and when we have time and stuff.
Understood. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Here.
thanks.
He kind of like takes the paper and like looks at it and then gives you the napkin back. Appreciate it.
You don't want it? No, you got it already. Oh, impressive.
It's I have a photographic memory. I don't need stuff written down.
Impressive.
Here, let's make it equal. And he'll give you his business card.
She looks at it. What is it?
It's a solid black business card with some white writing on it, and on the top it'll say Frey, and on the bottom it'll be a phone number, an email, and it will give his user ID, which is Sleeping Raven, and it will say Black Hat Hacker, or should I say Mercenary Black Hat Hacker.
She looks at it. Do you have a business card for this sort of thing? Honestly?
You know, money comes in many different ways.
People find this, you're going to be in fucking trouble.
The problem is if they can find me. I'm not too worried about who I give it to.
What if one of us was a cop? Just asking.
Well, if one of you was a cop, then it wouldn't really be an issue because they can't prove anything.
Pretty sure they can probably make your lives.
Not only is that a burner phone and a burner email that I use, and that constantly changes to a different router, bouncing over 20 different cities and 20 different countries, then they would have to prove that it is legitimate in any sort of way and that I didn't borrow it from online just seeing it after a few days. They'd also have to prove that the name matches with the user ID, which the user ID is hard enough to find anywhere, as well as my name, considering it is also a fake.
Well, that user ID has what should we say? A bit of stigma attached to it. You know, might raise a couple of eyebrows. Just saying.
Well, I mean, no, it has a stigma attached to it, but I mean,
Well, you know, if you're law enforcement, it sure does.
that makes it all the much more unbelievable whenever they give it to any of the higher ups. I mean, think about it. Anybody who knows that ID would just automatically want to use it just to make themselves seem cool.
Yeah, well, it's not about looking cool. It's about not sticking your head out unless you have to. But to each his own. If you really are, you're a raven, then she looks at you. Well, then you're probably right, and you probably protect yourself well enough. Either way, not really.
He also
She
points
pauses.
to his pants. My entire computer is right here, and you see like a flash drive hanging from a belt loop. Can't really find it anywhere else.
Well,
it's hard to trace something that's constantly on the move, isn't it?
That's true.
Yep. Do you not carry all of your computer in a mobile device? That's how you best stay out of any trouble like that. If they can't pinpoint it to any sort of location, then they'll never be able to find you, honestly. Plus, you should always have backups.
Yeah.
You should never have.
I prefer laptop, but you know, I never hook up from the same place twice. I like to move around, and you know, you can get on all sorts of wireless things everywhere. And well, when you're moving from one network to another, you can really never see where it and who it is.
Professional opinion for you. Get that laptop, take out the SIM card in it, and download the contents onto a good little flash drive or hard drive. That way, you can just literally you strip the laptop of all of its main components, nothing but the hard drive in it and the graphics card. That way, all of your computer is stored in that flash drive. So.
And you're assuming that I haven't already made custom modifications to whatever laptop I'm using.
I'm not. That was just a preference from a person who's done it.
And this is a preference from another person who has done it. Flash drives are not my thing. I tried for, well, half a year, year maybe. It's not really my thing.
That's fair. I like you.
Well, she just kind of looks at you and just. Right. Okay. It's interesting. Have you been in New York for long?
A few weeks. Well, officially. Um, but I guess you could say I've lived here for a very long while.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Hmm. Yeah, you should definitely come by the spa. Perhaps we can, swap more stories. Who knows?
That sounds awesome. I'm always looking for some extra work.
Well, I really don't think I would need you, but hell, who knows? Besides, for the things I do, I don't tend to really need mercenaries.
Well, I mean, hey, if you ever need anybody to help you, say with long scale encryption, or maybe even a larger scale decryption, or maybe, I don't know, accessing like building security camera systems or anything like that, you can always hit me up.
I'll keep it in mind.
Hmm.
Let's tell it down with the rest of a beer.
I like how you both are appearance 4. I'm just sitting over here at appearance 3, just casual.
Well, they're vampires. That's the thing, apparently. Um, she will just say, so, you've come here just for work or other things?
Um, I'm just trying to relax, honestly. I like to go to different bars, clubs, and social events. You meet a lot of interesting people here, as you can see.
Hmm, thanks. But I wouldn't think of like relaxing in New York City. I mean, one of the busiest cities in the world. I mean,
You can always find time to relax.
sure, but shouldn't it be on like some mountainside or something? It's the best way to relax.
Not really. Social dives are pretty fun.
Hmm. I suppose.
I mean, think about it. I had the opportunity to take every piece of dollar bill that this man had in his wallet. I'd say that's pretty fun.
Hey,
Hmm. I hope. I honestly hope that there is quite a few more things in it than just taking monies from some deposits person.
some.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton much more to do, but it was entertaining.
Why do I feel like a sucker in this conversation?
Because you are.
Mm,
Natalia will just put up a hand to do a high five.
Frey usually shies away from contact, but at this point, he feels achieved at the joke, so he will high five.
son of a bitch.
Natalia just smirks. So, what are you having?
I'm just drinking tequila. And well, I'm trying to make him get drunk, but it's not working.
Mm,
I'm getting there.
I'm sure you are.
uh, 2 tequilas for the good man here.
For which one? Me or Alexander?
For you.
Oh, cool. Time to do another stamina check.
That's gonna be funny.
You have to do a stamina check per 2 alcohol drinks.
Huh.
Well, that was weird. It gave me 2. Oh. Wait. Yeah, why did it give me 2? That's weird. Either way, I got a double success, so I'm good. I'm good. I have recovered from my tipsy state. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Natalia seems to quiet it down a bit. She seems to be regarding this new guy a bit more than just taking him in and just not saying as much as before.
Alexander's gonna get the bartender's attention. So, I want the strongest drink you have.
Oh, fuck. Let me Google something real quick.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be like something like absinthe or something.
Stronrom, thinks like.
Well, there's also 100% moonshine.
I don't think they sell that in like a bar. I think you have to
Yeah.
find your local hillbilly too.
I think at that point I'd be drinking like medicinal alcohol or something.
Legally, you're allowed to sell 80% moonshine. All right, roll your stamina, mister.
I'm going to have to drag you home.
We'll see.
I'm just telling you now. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get someone to do or something.
Okay. Right. Stamina roll.
Just know if you botch it, you will get not only minus to social roll, but also dexterity, strength, and all your physical rolls will have a -1.
I was considering using a blood point to up my stamina, but you know what? Let's just do this.
Very curious.
Is it just standard difficulty?
Well, you're not intoxicated yet, so yep.
Okay. Here goes nothing. One success.
Hey, Lamau.
I'm not scraping off the floor yet.
Nope. But I will say that you're tipsy.
See, I'm getting a bit drunker now as he kind of wobbles a little bit. Whoa.
He's not a very good actor, is he?
I honestly don't know.
I'm not acting.
Sure you aren't.
Wait, you want me to prove it?
Oh God! I'm just going to go home. I think.
Oh, come on. The night's young.
I think it would be fun
Right.
to break it. Wouldn't it be funny if he got beat up in a bar fight? I think that would be hilarious. We could post it on YouTube.
I'm still standing here, you know.
And?
Just saying.
Natalia will order a beer for you. She'll just cheer with you, like propose a toast for Alex getting beat the fuck up in the bar fight, and
Alex getting beat the fuck up in a bar fight. He
she
cleans
drinks
it.
a bit more.
Good. Get me another drink, bartender. Again. Just kind of point the glass. Again.
All right, roll another stamina.
Which is this is where I bought it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
no,
2
fine.
successes. Am I getting
have
more sober? What's happening?
You have sobered up. You have
Like looking at the bartender, it's like, did you water this down?
Stop
Bartender looking.
embarrassing yourself. You're doing okay, but just please don't embarrass yourself anymore.
I'm thinking something's a bit suspicious here. I feel even more sober after drinking that.
Just.
I'm just laughing because you can't stop getting successes even though you're actually actively trying to get drunk.
It's just my luck.
I mean, honestly, I think if you're like something like drinking that much, the threshold for how many successes you need would probably increase over time. But that's just my.
But he got a 10 and an 8 on the last one, so
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm thinking like if you consistently if you, for instance, have a mortal character and you're running,
yeah.
if you start with 1 success, then after a while it will be 2 successes, and then you need 3 successes.
Yeah,
But
I'll say after this one, you're definitely gonna need 3 successes.
Because I mean,
it only got 2 dice. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, if you keep racking up them 10s, then it's not gonna matter.
Give me another one.
Are you sure?
Actually, give me some water first, because that might water it down and might make me feel a bit more drunk. We'll see if that works.
He hands you a glass of water.
Start drinking it.
You feel fine. It's water.
Damn it. Alright, give me another drink.
Roll stamina. I like how me and Natalia are just watching you like, make a fool out of yourself.
I will get drunk. Mark my words.
And you botched.
There you go, a botch.
It's almost like he is in slow motion going towards the floor. That Natalia just begins to say, "Oh, here we go."
It's like, I feel fine.
Alexander is now blackout drunk.
Damn it. I'm guessing you'll probably hear the occasional,
Well, Frey, it's been nice meeting you. I should get this jackass home, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Feel free to give me a
I'm
call
not a
anytime.
jackass, you're a jackass.
He's quite an interesting fellow, isn't he?
No, not really. He's just annoying.
I see that. Well, good luck to you both.
Thanks, and yeah, have a good night and everything.
You too. And Frey will pick up his violin bag and his briefcase, and he will walk out.
And Natalia will get Alex the jackass into a cab and get him home. Much to her chagrin, but
do you follow Frey outside?
well, they're exiting.
Or did you lag behind a bit?
They're probably exiting at the same time, but
Oh, well, if you're exiting at the same time, uh, he will be climbing up to the rooftop.
well, that's odd. Oh, yeah. Paranoia takes many forms, I suppose. And she just
Just as you say that, Alexander's kind of just gonna like slightly like put his hand up, kind of wobbly and slowly, with like a finger out to Natalia's face, just like you're pretty. I'm drunk.
oh, fuck me! Please don't make me hurt you. We're not supposed to. I know I am, but please don't. Hmm. She maneuvers him into the back seat of a cab. Just sleep it off up shut, and she will close the door and she will get on the front driver's seat. Yeah, we're going, and she will get the address. Yeah, for Captain. Yeah, she looks.
Are you delivering him to his room?
Probably yeah, because he's so fucking out of it.
Okay. Well, I'll switch over to Vampire ST for a second, and I will. I will definitely tell you that if you're going to be dropping him off in his room, that as soon as you open the door to his room, you will see a severed hand stirring a cup of coffee stop, point its what should be elbow joint at you, and then use its fingers to crawl away.
Points it at its elbow joints.
What should be its elbow joint?
Well, hello to you too. It's so fucked up that I'm not more freaked out about that. She just says as it's crawling away. Alright.
Alexander just kind of so it's like hi hand, like just slightly waves it, and then like puts his finger up to his mouth, like shh, we might wake people up. Then kind of like drunkenly try to do the same to Natalia, like just shh.
The hand will, you'll see the hand of the hand pop up over the couch, wave, and then scurry back down.
Yeah, Natalia will find wherever this guy, moron, or whatever you want to call him, sleeps. And she will just lay him on there and just like, fuck's sake. And she'll close the door to the.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Natalia, if you're going to lay him in his bed, you will also find that there is a woman in his bed sleeping. That's also awkward.
What does the woman look like? I'm guessing Julianne Moore, since I heard
Yes.
that was.
Yeah.
Well, somewhat.
I can send you the picture.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
She will just shake Alexander and just like, who the fuck is that?
Oh yeah. I never got her name. The hand took her here. It's a funny story.
No, it's really not.
Help me take my clothes off, and he's just gonna start haphazardly stripping.
He has left the room and the building by now. Yeah, she's just gone. She doesn't care about the woman. She doesn't care about, like, she goes out, closes the door, and just
Bye.
looks around the apartment. What does the apartment look like?
It is a very, like, I'd say very, like, ghetto-ish kind of, rustic, a little bit run down.
She'll find paper to write on, something to write with, and she will just write on a piece of paper, "Hey, jackass, whenever you sober up, call me. Nat. P.S. Whoever the woman is, keep keep straight with that shit or something like that. Will just be set on PS, and then she'll just put it down and just yeah, she'll leave.
Sounds good.
Guessing like before you leave, you'll probably hear like a and like a collapsing sound.
Yeah, as Natalia leaves and she hears that, it doesn't seem to startle her or come as a surprise. She seems to have expected it somewhat. And yeah, she'll just begin to leave and have to find a cab and stuff. But, and I do believe with that, the scene will come to a close. Thank you very much, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.